So why is all of this important? I mentioned earlier that if we were raised in a perfect world, we wouldn't need the human design chart because we would have all of the support that we need to be who we really are and to trust ourselves and make wonderful decisions that just allow us to kind of be taken along in life in the easiest and best and most delightful possible way, or at least we would fulfill our purpose. Maybe it wouldn't be delightful, but we wouldn't have to feel like we had to fight so hard to overcome hardship and resistance and stress. So most of us weren't raised that way, and if you were, that's great. As you get into your human design chart, you're going to recognize a whole lot about how you operate, and it's going to confirm a whole lot. Or if you've been doing a lot of personal work, you're going to get a lot of confirmation about who you've suspected that you are and how you've discovered that things work best for you, life works best for you, and that's going to be great. If you're still struggling with that, if you're still kind of doubting yourself or wondering what your purpose is, or if you're burned out or stressed out, or you've hit some sort of a dead end or some sort of a challenge in your life and you're not really sure what it's about, but you know that the key lies within you, then human design is important for you because it will activate you to a deeper awareness of yourself. You're really going to get the inside story about who you are. And then this is potentially going to bring you to a place of self-acceptance. And that's really what it's all about. Once you accept what you're here for, what you're about, what you bring to the world, or even how you may get off track from self-acceptance or from living from this place of who you really are, that really brings you to this place where you can start to trust yourself. Learning about your design, aligning with your design will give you those tools to be authentic regardless of what others think. The majority of stress that most of us have is because of our fear of how people will judge us if we just step out and do what we feel is best for us. So you're going to get the tools to start to trust yourself and trust yourself in how you make decisions, how you see the world, and how you take actions and what the right timing is for the actions that you need to take. And this is going to further allow you to let go of that stress of, what do other people think of me? I just want to be myself, and I'm afraid to be myself because I might be judged for that. You can let go of that stress. You're going to become less vulnerable to all kinds of stress because we put our poor bodies a lot of times through the ringer, or we contort our bodies or deny what our bodies need and quit listening to what our body tells us. And then we get sick. And then some of us get depressed, and some of us just walk around like we have a wet blanket over us. And that's not fun at all, and it takes a toll on our stress levels, on our vitality, on our health, and ultimately on how well you're able to contribute what you've been designed to contribute to others. You'll also get the tools that will assist you in worrying less, letting go of the worry about your direction in life. Raise your hand if you have been worried about whether or not you're actually going to fulfill your purpose on the planet, or whether or not you're doing the right thing or going in the right direction. Within the way that we're designed, we have a magnetic resonance in our heart that naturally attracts us to the things, to the opportunities, to the people, to the environments that allow us to make our unique contribution. And what gets in the way of that is actually the worry, or go back to that personality and design harmonizing the body and the mind. What can get in the way of that is when the mind, the personality, is trying to get its way, trying to move you along into what it thinks your direction is. And then you get caught up in that to the point where you ignore where your body really wants to take you. So this is a process of kind of surrendering to that natural attraction and resonance that you can really put out there naturally when you're fully aligned and being authentic in who you are.